Every great entrepreneur begins with a moment of decision. Not a moment of success, not a moment of applause, but a quiet inner moment where doubt meets courage and courage chooses to move forward. Entrepreneurship is not reserved for a special class of people, nor is it a gift given at birth. It is a mindset, a discipline, and a commitment to growth. This book is not about becoming rich overnight. It is about becoming strong enough, wise enough, and resilient enough to build something that matters. Many people dream, but few act. Even fewer persist. The world is full of ideas that were never tried, talents that were never developed, and visions that were abandoned too early. What separates successful entrepreneurs from the rest is not luck or background, but the willingness to take responsibility for their future. Entrepreneurship begins when you stop waiting for permission and start creating opportunities. It begins when you accept that uncertainty is not an enemy, but a companion on the road to progress. Every challenge you face as an entrepreneur will test your mindset before it tests your skills. Fear will whisper that you are not ready. Failure will try to convince you to quit. Criticism will attempt to shake your confidence. Yet history shows us that greatness is built by those who continue despite these voices. Oprah Winfrey was once told she was not fit for television. Steve Jobs was once removed from the company he helped create. Jack Ma was rejected repeatedly before success found him. Their stories remind us that setbacks are not signs to stop, but signals to grow stronger. Entrepreneurship demands courage, but it also rewards commitment. It asks you to think differently, act deliberately, and learn continuously. You will be required to fail, to adapt, and to rise again with greater clarity. Along this journey, you will discover that success is not only measured by profit, but by impact. Chapter 1: Master your mindset before you master money. Every great entrepreneurial journey begins in the mind. Long before profits appear, before customers arrive, before recognition comes, an entrepreneur must win the inner battle. Mindset is the invisible engine behind every visible success. Many people have ideas, but few have the courage to believe in them when doubt, fear, and criticism appear. To become the best entrepreneur, you must train yourself to think in possibilities rather than limitations. Your background does not define your destination, your decisions do. Consider the story of Oprah Winfrey, who rose from poverty and rejection to become one of the most influential businesswomen in the world. Her success did not come from luck, but from a powerful belief that her life had meaning beyond her circumstances. An entrepreneurial mindset accepts failure as a lesson, not a defeat. It understands that discomfort is the price of growth. When your mindset is strong, obstacles become teachers, delays become preparation, and challenges become stepping stones. Before you chase money, fame, or growth, master your thoughts, because your business will never grow beyond the limits of your thinking. Chapter 2: Create a vision that pulls you forward. Vision is the fuel that keeps entrepreneurs moving when motivation fades. Without a clear vision, effort becomes exhausting and direction becomes confusing. The best entrepreneurs see the future before it arrives and align their actions with that future every single day. A strong vision answers one fundamental question: why does this business exist? It is not enough to want success. You must know what success looks like for you and who it is meant to serve. Vision transforms work into purpose. When Elon Musk imagined electric cars and reusable rockets, many people laughed. But vision does not need approval, it needs commitment. Your vision should be bold enough to scare you and clear enough to guide you. When challenges arise, vision reminds you why you started. When distractions appear, vision keeps you focused. Entrepreneurs without vision quit early. Entrepreneurs with vision persist until results follow. A clear vision does not guarantee an easy journey, but it guarantees a meaningful one. Chapter 3: Think differently and question everything. Entrepreneurship rewards those who dare to think differently. Progress is made by people who question the normal way of doing things and imagine better alternatives. If you think like everyone else, you will compete like everyone else. To become exceptional, you must develop the habit of curiosity and innovation. Ask why things are done a certain way and whether they could be done better, faster, or simpler. Steve Jobs did not invent technology from nothing, he reimagined how people interact with it. His success came from understanding human needs and combining simplicity with creativity. Entrepreneurs who think differently do not wait for permission. They observe problems closely and turn them into opportunities. They are not afraid to look foolish at first because they understand that originality often looks strange before it becomes valuable. When you train your mind to think beyond conventions, you unlock solutions that others cannot see. Chapter 4: Discipline is the true competitive advantage. Talent is common, ideas are abundant, but discipline is rare. What separates successful entrepreneurs from dreamers is the ability to show up consistently, even when motivation is low. Discipline is choosing long-term success over short-term comfort. The best entrepreneurs do not rely on feelings, they rely on systems and habits. They work when progress feels slow and results are invisible. Consider how elite performers in every field succeed, they practice relentlessly. Discipline builds momentum, and momentum builds confidence. Every small action, repeated daily, compounds into massive results over time. Entrepreneurs who lack discipline burn out quickly, while disciplined entrepreneurs quietly outgrow their competition. Success is not created in moments of excitement but in hours of focused, often boring effort. If you can master discipline, you gain an advantage that no competitor can easily copy. Chapter 5: Fail, Learn, and Rise Stronger. Failure is an unavoidable companion on the entrepreneurial path. Those who fear it never begin, and those who misunderstand it quit too early. The best entrepreneurs see failure as feedback, not as proof of inadequacy. Each failure carries valuable lessons about markets, people, timing, and strategy. Jack Ma faced repeated rejection and business failures before building one of the world's largest e-commerce companies. What kept him going was not success, but learning. Failure refines judgment and builds resilience. It teaches humility and sharpens decision-making. Entrepreneurs who succeed are not those who avoid mistakes, but those who recover quickly and apply lessons immediately. When you fall, do not ask why you failed, ask what you learned. Growth is often disguised as disappointment. Embrace failure as part of your education, and it will become one of your greatest assets. Chapter 6: Build people before you build empires. Entrepreneurship is not a solo journey. Behind every successful business is a network of relationships built on trust, respect, and shared vision. Customers, partners, employees, and mentors all play a role in long-term success. Businesses grow faster and stronger when relationships are valued more than transactions. Richard Branson built his global brand by focusing on people first and profit second. When you invest in people, they invest back in your vision. Strong relationships create loyalty, and loyalty creates stability. Entrepreneurs who ignore relationships struggle to scale, while those who nurture them multiply opportunities. Trust takes time to build but seconds to destroy. Treat every interaction as a long-term connection, and your business will benefit far beyond what money alone can achieve. Chapter 7: Understand money so it works for you. Financial intelligence is essential for entrepreneurial survival. Many businesses fail not because the idea was bad, but because money was mismanaged. Understanding cash flow, pricing, costs, and reinvestment allows entrepreneurs to make informed decisions under pressure. Money should be treated as a tool, not a reward. It must be tracked, respected, and allocated wisely. Successful entrepreneurs learn to delay gratification and prioritize sustainability over quick wins. Warren Buffett built wealth by understanding value, patience, and long-term thinking rather than chasing trends. Financial clarity reduces stress and increases strategic freedom. When you understand money, you gain control over your business instead of reacting to constant financial emergencies. Master money, and it will amplify your impact rather than limit it. Chapter 8: Solve real problems at a meaningful scale. The most successful businesses are built around real problems that affect real people. Entrepreneurship is ultimately about service. When you solve problems effectively, profit becomes a natural consequence. Observe the world carefully and listen to frustrations, inefficiencies, and unmet needs. These are opportunities waiting to be transformed into solutions. Businesses that focus only on money struggle to survive, but businesses that focus on value create lasting impact. Scale does not begin with size, it begins with usefulness. When your solution truly improves lives, growth follows organically. Entrepreneurs who understand this principle build businesses that remain relevant even as markets change. Solve problems deeply, and your business will grow sustainably. Chapter 9: Stay strong during crisis and uncertainty. Crisis is the ultimate test of entrepreneurship. Economic downturns, personal setbacks, and unexpected disruptions reveal the strength of leadership and mindset. The best entrepreneurs do not panic, they adapt. They analyze situations calmly and search for opportunity within chaos. Resilience is built by emotional control and strategic thinking. During difficult times, flexibility becomes more valuable than perfection. Entrepreneurs who survive crises emerge wiser, more efficient, and more innovative. Every crisis carries seeds of transformation for those willing to adjust their approach. Strength is not the absence of fear, but the ability to move forward despite it. When uncertainty strikes, remember that endurance often matters more than speed. Chapter 10: Build a legacy that outlives you. True entrepreneurial success is measured not only by profit, but by impact. The best entrepreneurs think beyond themselves and design businesses that create lasting value. Legacy is built through integrity, contribution, and vision. Ask yourself how your work improves lives and what you want to be remembered for. Businesses may evolve or even disappear, but values endure. Entrepreneurs who focus on legacy inspire others, create opportunities, and shape future generations. Your journey is not only about what you gain, but about what you give. When purpose guides profit, success becomes meaningful and enduring. Build something that matters, and your work will continue to speak long after you stop speaking. Chapter 10: Build a legacy that outlives you. True entrepreneurial success is measured not only by profit, but by impact. The best entrepreneurs think beyond themselves and design businesses that create lasting value. Legacy is built through integrity, contribution, and vision. Ask yourself how your work improves lives and what you want to be remembered for. Businesses may evolve or even disappear, but values endure. Entrepreneurs who focus on legacy inspire others, create opportunities, and shape future generations. Your journey is not only about what you gain, but about what you give. When purpose guides profit, success becomes meaningful and enduring. Build something that matters, and your work will continue to speak long after you stop speaking.